Well, hello and welcome to Rosalie's Kitchen. You know, I'm the author of Rosalie's Serving Italian Cookbook and my Rosalie's Serving Country. And tonight I'm going to make the most wonderful dessert, especially for the holidays. You can use them as favors right at your place setting. Well, if you want the recipe and you get kind of lost tonight, you can always turn to page 218 in my country cookbook. And this recipe is based on the chocolate sour cream cake. Only we're going to make it into cupcakes. Okay, well, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to use a box cake mix, and this is super moist Betty Crocker. And notice there's not any pudding in it. You want one without pudding, because we're going to add our Jell-O instant chocolate pudding to that. And that's what I've done right here. I've taken the cake mix and I've mixed it with the pudding. Okay, now we're going to add to that 4 beaten eggs, which I've just done. And we're going to add to that a half a cup of warm water. Next, we're going to add half a cup of our mild olive oil that I always add in my cakes instead of vegetable oil. Makes it much more moist and richer. And we're going to add a cup of sour cream. And this is really going to just top this cake and make it so moist. It's going to be irresistible. Next, we're going to add, whoops, there went our cake mix. Next, we're going to add a cup and a half of our Nestle's chocolate chips. And these are semi-sweet, real important. A cup and a half. Okay, we're just going to mix this up together. Get it in there just really good. And we're going to finish it off with our electric mixer and beat it about 2 or 3 minutes, okay? So here we go. Then we're going to come back and we're going to fill our cupcakes. Well, here we are back, guys, and look at this wonderful batter. Now, it's going to be pretty thick because we've got the pudding in there and the sour cream. And instead of making 24 of these cupcakes, we're going to make 20 because we want them to be nice and big and fluffy. And so we're going to fill them 3/4 cup full. And then we're going to bake these at a 350-degree oven for about 26 minutes. Okay? So we're going to pop those in the oven, and then we're going to come back and make our filling, our cream filling, and our rich chocolate icing to top it off. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, well now while our cupcakes are in the oven, we're going to make our cream filling. Just like a juicy, wonderful cream-filled Hostess cupcake, only much, much better. So we're going to start off with a half a cup of real butter and 2 cups of powdered sugar. Next we're going to go ahead and just cream that together. And we're just going to cream that for a minute until it's all together, and then we're going to come back and add our evaporated milk. And we're going to just, for a second, we're going to add just a tiny pinch of salt. Just a little pinch right there. Okay, we're going to go back now and cream this together. And now we're going to add our evaporated milk, a 1/3 cup. And we're going to cream this together until it's wonderful and creamy. There's our cream filling. Doesn't that look great? And depending upon how softened your butter is, if you think it's a little bit too soft, just put it in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes and it'll be just perfect. Alright, now we're going to make our chocolate frosting. Okay guys, now we're going to make this rich chocolate frosting. So we've got a whole stick of real butter and 2/3 cup of Hershey's cocoa. Now we're going to just mix that in together with our beater. And then we're going to add to that our 3 cups of powdered sugar. And we're going to add just another little pinch of salt. And 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Pure vanilla. Nothing like it. Okay, now we're going to beat that together. And we're going to slowly add a 1/3 cup of whole milk. Okay, we're just going to whip this together. Then we're going to get out those cupcakes, fill them, and frost them. Come on in. Bill, with that camera. Everybody see this wonderful chocolate frosting coming together. Well, here we are back, guys, and our beautiful cupcakes are out of the oven. And I've filled some that you can see how pretty they looked with the cream filling. Now remember, our cream filling was a little bit thin, and that's because our butter was too much at room temperature. So I added a little bit more powdered sugar, about another 1/2 cup, and put this in the freezer for just a few minutes to get it nice and thick. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this. We're just going to cut a core out of our cupcake right here, right out of the middle. And I'm just using a grapefruit spoon there, so we've got a little bit of a razor edge. Put a tablespoon of the cream filling right on the inside. Put your top right back on. And here's our rich chocolate icing that we made, if you remember. And now we're just going to surgically seal it all up. And it's going to have such a wonderful creamy taste to it. Isn't that beautiful? And now we're going to just sprinkle some of your favorite sprinkles on the top. I have some little red and white crystal sugars. And there it is, cream-filled cupcakes. And I've even made them all up pretty in my cellophane with a bow, so you can put them right at your place setting for the holidays. These are great for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, almost any time you want to do something special. Oh, let's just take a taste right now. I just can't wait. It looks so delicious. Well, y'all have fun, and be sure to call me up for some private cooking classes, Rosalie at rosalieserving.com, and I'll come right to your house and we'll make these wonderful cupcakes. All right, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. God bless.